We've spent the last 19 years trying to hone the art of digital signal processing. One of the places that we've always struggled is to create a fantastic reverb. So when we thought, who's the partner who can both help us to provide reverb to the world, but also push the state of the art forward, Exponential Audio and Michael Carnes rose to the top almost immediately.
Exponential Audio started out in this very room we're sitting in now, and soon after Exponential Audio began to take off, I began to investigate good partners. Believe it or not, the very first company that came to my mind was iZotope.
When I was a musician starting iZotope back in 2001, I was just starting to try and make some of my own recordings, as some of my friends were. I was having trouble figuring out how to use all the tools that were out there. So we started to build products that made sense for us as musicians, not as engineers.
Most of my work has been targeted toward experienced professionals. One of the things that I found refreshing about iZotope is that they're looking at everybody else as well.
We really started with that as the core, is how do we marry what a musician needs with what exists underneath the hood to make a tool that you can just be focused on being creative.
How can you give them the power so they can work simply, but let them dig a little deeper if they're so inclined?
There aren't that many people in the world who've created world-class reverb. So as we scoured the world for the experts in reverb, we came across Michael Carnes and Exponential Audio because they are one of the standards used today in film and TV to actually create the space that you hear.
Leave enough room for the unexpected, because in the end, it's all about telling the story.
At our core, iZotope is really about trying to help people be creative. And Michael Carnes brings an incredible wealth of experience and just know-how about reverb. And we realized this might be the chance for us to actually make a reverb we can be really proud of.
There's a whole lot more here than just another crank on the reverb. There are some very interesting things coming up with iZotope and Exponential together.